Hi guys, it's Leekie and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leekie and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I have another video in my single piece detailed review series. If you're curious to see more videos like this, I'll link the playlist up here so you can check that out. But basically what I do in these videos is I'm trying to just review one single piece, plus maybe some dupes, and basically give you a very detailed but also a concise review so you don't need to go digging through my other videos if you're interested in that particular piece. Yeah, let's not talk about this much further. Let's just get into it. Today I'm going to be reviewing in detail the Amen Ripped Seamless Leggings. So the Amen Ripped Seamless Leggings are like a very classic, simple pair of ripped seamless leggings. Amen has been doing them for a long time. They've come out in so many different colors in these. I didn't get all the colors, but I have some colors here. They also do have them in like some nude colors, like really nice beige coffee colors, in case you're more of a nude color kind of person. I like colors though, which is why I have like a few different ones here. And basically, I mean, it's just, a very, very basic legging, but still like has some really cute details. I also did try to find some dupes for these leggings, and I did succeed a little bit, I think. So we'll be talking about the dupes after we talk about the real piece. So let's do that, talking about the real piece. We do have, like I said, I have like some lighter colors and some darker colors. I'll be trying on one lighter and one darker color for you in the try-on parts, and also do some swatch tests in both these colors so you can kind of see if there's a difference, because I know these are not super swatch proof, especially not in the lighter colors. And for Amen leggings, I usually do wear a size small. Do check their size chart. Their size chart is slightly different than other brand size charts. I am otherwise usually in between a small and a medium, but here I do kind of fit the upper level of the size small, basically. But yeah, do check that out in case you want to buy something from Amen. Amen, by the way, is a Swedish brand. They do ship worldwide though. Returns are easy, exchanges are easy, so pretty good. And they also do have some stores in Sweden if you live in Sweden and one in New Zealand. But yeah, so ripped seamless leggings. No front seam. We do have a little bit of a cute metal Amen logo here off to the side. High-waisted, ripped waistband as well. They are more of a 7/8 length on me, maybe even a little bit shorter. I'm 5'7", so they're not the most tall girl friendly legging. Keep that in mind. And in the back, which is, what I really like about most Amen leggings, we do have some V-glute detailing. Like, it's not too much. It's just like a little bit, but it's there and I like it. And we also do have just a proper seam here in the back to give you a little bit more glute separation still. So I really, really appreciate that they have this V-glute detailing. I think it's really, really nice. Gives you a little bit of, just like some support there, some optical support, makes everything look a little bit nicer, does not give you a unibutt like that, basically. And that's what I like about them a lot. They're also stretchy, quite lightweight, a little cool to the touch. The waistband is compressive enough in a size small for me. If I do go for a size medium, I will usually have some gaping around the waistband because my waist is a little bit smaller. But yeah, this way, my butt is going to stretch them out a little bit. So this is also why they might be a little bit less squat proof on me than they might be on you. So it really depends on like your hip to waist ratio. Yeah. And of course it's the same thing also in the darker colors. So, the detailing is still the same, fabric is the same, feels the same. So there's not much else to say about these. Let me just quickly check the composition, the fabric composition. We have 92% polyamide and 8% elastane, and you can just put them into the 30 degrees laundry thing. So let's see these on. All right, here we have the Amen Ripped Seamless Leggings in like an older teal color. So these ones, I will say once I have them on, I'm tucked in. I like them. I like how they look. It's just like getting this waistband over my butt is a little challenging because it's not like super stretchy up here, So that's always like, especially with the seam here, that's always a little bit of a challenge. So just keep that in mind if you also have a bigger butt, then it might be a little bit hard to get these on. But once you have them on, like, it's nice and fits good and feels nice. So these basically are one of the two seamless standard things Amen does. I prefer their Luxe seamless leggings because they're a little bit more stretchy. I can get them over my butt a little bit better, but the ripped seamless is still like a very like popular item. And I mean, sometimes I will still get one if they only have the color in the ribbed seamless, not in the luxe seamless. I would still get these. I do get them in a size small because my waist is smaller, and this way I don't get any gaping. If I try on a medium, then I will have a lot of gaping around the waist. Check their size chart because their size chart is a little different compared to other brands. But yeah, I'm usually in between small and medium. And here with Eamon, I usually go for a small. We have no front seam, just like this more rougher ribbed fabric here. The waistband is made from the same fabric. No top seam. They're nice and high-waisted, but not too high. You do have a little bit of there's a little Eamon logo there. And otherwise, they are quite short, so not like super tall girl friendly. They are a little bit shorter than a 7/8 length on me. It's kind of borderline, still fine. But yeah, borderline too, But yeah, I definitely don't, I don't think if you're a tall person, you don't like capris, you should try these. Especially because these are the full length versions. They used to have 7/8 length versions that were literal capris on me. So yeah, not the most tall girl friendly leggings for sure. And then what I really like about them though in the back is that we do have some glute detailing, which is really, really unusual for seamless leggings. So you have nice and high seams, so they don't really cut off your glutes or anything. And then you just have a little bit of a V here, not too much in your face, it's just there. And then an actual seam in the back to kind of give you a little bit more glute separation. So it's not like a scrunch or anything, but like it's just like the detailing that kind of makes it a little bit more flattering, which is really, really cute. And yeah, it's just like, it's nice, it's cute. It's, just not too much, just the right amount. And overall, they're like otherwise just very simple leggings, and I really like them. So yeah, I will show you a lighter color now as well. Keep in mind that these aren't super squat proof, but also on me, they're definitely not because I have this bigger butt. So I'm stretching out the fabric a little bit more than you might stretch it out. So you kind of see the worst case scenario of like the squat proofness, but definitely in the lighter colors, these are not very squat proof. So just keep that in mind. I usually stick with nude underwear in the gym anyway, but yeah, I'll show you a lighter color now. All right, these are a lighter color. Now this like super pretty lavender, but it was exact same fit, no front seam, nice high waist. The metal logo is now on the other side. The other leggings were a little bit older, so I think they switched over to this side a while ago. But because I was actually confused when I was showing you the logo. I was like, why is this on this side and not on the other one? But yeah, so they switched the side of the logo apparently at some point. Oh, who knows? Maybe I just had like a one-off legging. But yeah, so nice and high-waisted still, logos here. And then in the back, you just have that same glute detailing. And, like I said, it's just like super cute. It's like not too much, just a little bit. And lengthwise, same length, not super long, a little bit shorter than 7/8 length, definitely not tall girl friendly, but it's such a pretty color, This was from like last summer. I'm curious to see which colors they come out with this year. And yeah. They're just like super basic, super simple, cute, lightweight, and just nice. All right, now that we talked about the real deal, let's talk about some dupes. I have 2 dupes today. We have one pair of leggings that, you know, try to be very, very similar to this one. And then we have one pair that's a little bit different, but still like the idea is there. So let's start with the one that's a bit more similar. This was part of a 2-piece set, so you also have to buy the sports bra with it. That looks very similar to the ripped seamless sports bra from Eamon. So they kind of copied the set. And these are from Amazon, and this is the XIARUI women's 2-piece yoga outfit seamless leggings deep V-neck bra set. So yeah. And it doesn't come in a lot of different colors. This is the color khaki. Don't ask me why, because this is clearly like a beige nude tone. A little bit marled as well, so it's actually quite a nice color, I think. And these leggings are, really trying to kind of mimic the Eamon ones. I'm trying to see if I can, no fabric composition, well, that's okay. But yeah, we have a ribbed waistband here. You have no front seam, also no metal logo this time. These also still seem to be kind of more of a 7/8 length. The ribbed structure of the fabric also looks very, very similar to the Eamon one. They still feel like nice and stretchy. And like fabric wise, I feel like they feel a little less sturdy, if that makes sense. Maybe a little less sturdy. But in the back, we also still have an attempt at like a V glute detailing. I think it's less intense than the Eamon one. And you also do have like a proper seam here in the back for like some more glute separation. So that at least is also very similar. And yeah, the only thing I'm like a little concerned about is like the waistband looks to end like not too far off from the crotch gusset. I feel like there's not a lot of space for my butt here, like in terms of height. So I don't know how these are gonna fit, but yeah, there's some similarities. Not all of it is super similar, I think. Like, yeah, if you look at the waistband comparison, this one is a little bit more tightly ribbed than the waistband of the other leggings. So there's no difference between the waistband and the main fabric on the Eamon leggings, but there is on these ones. So that's definitely slightly different. But yeah, let's see these on. All right, so these were part of a set, but we're only going to talk about the leggings today. Again, no front seam. The fabric is slightly different. I can't really explain what it is, but it is slightly different. It feels a little rougher, maybe. Lengthwise, they're also a little bit shorter than 7/8 length, and you can already tell that they're also like a little bit shorter here in terms of waistband height. So you can see my belly button here. They're a little bit lower than what I would like. The waistband itself is a bit more stretchy than the Eamon one, which of course makes it a little bit easier to put the leggings on. But yeah, it just doesn't go as high. And it also doesn't give you as much compression. So there's a little bit of compression missing here now. They're also dipping a little bit lower in the back, which I don't like. And you can also see that the waistband itself, yes, it has a slight V here like the Eamon one does, but it sits so low. So the waistband cuts into your butt cheeks a little. Like, you know, not really actively cutting into it, but it optically kind of cuts them off a little bit, which is not super flattering. So these are definitely like a little bit less flattering on your glutes. And also the fact that just kind of like dip a little bit lower, I don't like that. I appreciate that they were trying to get this V, but the waistband would have just had to be a little bit higher. So I guess if you have a very short torso, maybe these are actually going to fit you a little bit better. But for me, with my long torso, these are just way too short. They're way too short in the back too. Like I said, also it's like super low, kind of cutting off the glutes a little bit. Yeah, and the fabric itself doesn't feel like, it just feels different. It looks very similar in terms of like, if you just look at the actual leg part, there's a lot of similarities. I also think they really nailed the beige color that Eamon does. They do a lot of basic colors, so you could definitely find something like this from Eamon as well. But overall, just like very, very low waisted. So if you really struggle because you have a very short torso, maybe this could be something for you. But otherwise, I would just stick with the Eamon. But we have one more dupe coming, so let's see that. All right, and then I have another dupe from a brand called Drop of Mindfulness. They're also a Swedish brand. The legging is not the exact same, but the idea is there. It's just not as good, I think. And like Drop of Mindfulness, like I got a lot of advertisements on like Instagram from them, which makes sense because they're Sweden based and I'm based in Sweden. So maybe that's why they advertise to me, but they also do ship internationally. They're kind of like definitely like 40 to 50% cheaper than Amen. And they do have a lot of ripped seamless stuff. So it's really hard to pick which legging I wanted to use to compare to the Amen ripped seamless leggings. And I figured I'd go with the Cleo tights ripped seamless. This is the color dark navy. So Drop of Mindfulness also, like some of the advertising campaigns remind me a lot of Amen. It's interesting. They are going for a similar vibe for sure. But yeah, these are the Cleo tights. So these are also ribbed. The ribs are a little bit more tight here as well. Fabric is still stretchy. It's still kind of cool to the touch, a little bit structured, not as soft maybe. We do have a ribbed seamless waistband as well, and you do have that metal logo here too. So basically in the same spot that Amen has their metal logo as well. No front seam. Lengthwise, I mean, they might be a little bit longer. Hard to say actually. And then in the back, it looks the exact same as in the front. So we have no glute detailing, nothing whatsoever. So I think shape-wise and idea-wise, they're kind of the same, but they just didn't like, bother with the back. And the only way to tell what the front and what the back is because of you have the metal logo on one side. And they also did print their kind of like their washing instructions and stuff, kind of not in the waistband, but kind of here in your butt area, which I found a little weird because I noticed it when I had them on. But yeah, let's just see these on too. All right, so these are the Cleo tights ripped seamless. The Drop of Mindfulness brand definitely has a lot of things that remind me of Amen, but I feel like these ones were the ones that reminded me fit-wise, at least. A lot of Amen. I think the ribbed, like, fabric is a little bit, like the ribs are a little bit smaller, a little bit closer together, not as far apart as they are on the Amen ripped seamless leggings, but otherwise, like, the fit is quite similar, the fabric is quite similar. We also do have a metal logo here, surprise, surprise, our waist, and then basically just like no front seam, of course, and these are, have a little bit of extra fabric here in this crotch area for me. That's one downside, but otherwise they fit quite similarly. There's a little bit more stretch in the waistband here as well, so it's a little bit easier to put on. Lengthwise, they're a little bit 7/8 length, a little bit shorter, not as short as the Amen leggings. And otherwise, in the back, we have no glute detailing, which is sad, Like I feel like if you already like have similar things, at least like give me some glute detailing. So it's a lot of unibutt going on. At least the waistband still ends nice and high on top of your glutes. They also did print the washing instructions into here though, and I kind of can feel it if I go along here, like it's weird. I'm like, what is this? Is this a scrunch or what's going on here? But no, there's just printed that inside there, which I don't think was very convenient. But yeah, all in all, these are a little bit more stretchy, I feel. They have a little bit more give, but they're not as flattering on your butt cheeks because they only give you unibutt. Yeah, otherwise, these are definitely much, much cheaper than the Amen ones. So were the Amazon ones as well. But like, if I had to pick one of the dupes, I would pick these, even though they don't have that V-glute detailing, but they definitely, a little bit higher in the waist. They feel a little bit more comfortably. They're not as close to the Amen leggings as the Amazon dupe was. But yeah, they just fit a little bit better, which is an advantage. But yeah, for the glute separation, I would still always go for the Amen ripped seamless leggings. All right, it's conclusion time. I will say the Amazon leggings weren't as good as I expected, but they were also kind of, in another way, they were kind of still quite good because the fabric is very, very similar. It's just like they weren't high-waisted enough. I feel like if you have a really, really short torso, you might actually want to give those a try though. So that could be something for you. Otherwise, I still really, really prefer the Amen ripped seamless leggings because of this glute detailing. Like the others didn't do it like this. You know, this is still like kind of why I like them. And they also do have so many color options usually. And if you're a little patient and you don't mind like if you get a particular color, or if you're actually like really interested in the color, not like a neutral color, then you could just wait for something to go on sale and you could still, you know, snatch a legging like this, just at a cheaper price point. You just need to be a little patient and a little bit lucky. Sometimes they have deals going on as well. So yeah. I don't know, I still prefer the Amen leggings. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, you can just leave it down there. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was informative. Give it your thumbs up if you liked it. And if you haven't yet, you can also subscribe to my channel so you can get notified about all the upcoming videos, so you don't miss a single one, because who would want to miss a video, right? I think there's always fun things coming. So yeah. Stay tuned for more, obviously. You can follow me on Instagram and you can also DM me there, but be aware that I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want me to see, just leave it down here and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, let's not make this any longer than it already is, because it's supposed to be concise. And yeah, I really hope you liked it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.